Good evening everyone. Welcome to the 126th video on misconceptions in physics. My name is Ratankar Rao. I teach physics in a school and my hobby is to do or solve students' problems. That is in physics. Don't take it otherwise around. Okay, so let us begin with today's problems. Yesterday I got some 4 or 5 problems. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Now, this is a problem today I am going to consider. Now, the question here, I think this is applicable for those who are studying in IBDP courses or MYP course, or maybe somebody who is studying in for JEE means. Okay, it's a wonderful question. So, now let us look at this question. In an experiment to measure the Planck's constant H, many of you may not know about what is Planck's constant. Anyway, don't worry about it. You will learn this when you study about quantum mechanics. Anyway, the following results were obtained in units of 10 power minus 34 joules second. So these are the different values that he has got. Okay, an experimenter. What would you give as the best estimate of H? What is the best estimate of H? And what is the uncertainty of the H from your reading? So the student who wrote this back to me, he said that, okay, so the best estimate, what I'm going to take is, I'm going to take the average of all these values and I'm going to get an answer 6.349. And he wrote this answer 6.349. Okay, and then he suggested, so this is my answer, sir. But my teacher suggested that is incorrect. And the marking scheme from the paper also said it is incorrect. Now, what is incorrect here? See, he has taken the average correctly. Now, what is incorrect? So this is definitely a misconception. The reason is because the first thing that you know is whenever you are conducting an experiment, the readings should be consistent. Now look at these readings here. 6.35, 6.65, 67, 57, 61, 72, 60. Suddenly there's a reading which is creeping here. 3.66. When you have a reading like 3.66, now you should not include this in your experiments. Though it appears to you that, okay, 6.65 to until here, okay, so the answer that you get here is also close to 6.35. Okay, it appears to us that, okay, maybe this is the right answer, but this is incorrect. Okay, so you should conduct an analysis by ignoring this or maybe removing this. Okay, as a result of it, now what do you get here? You only get 6.65, 6.67. So total of this one, okay, minus 3.66. Oh my God, now we need to do this. Okay, let me take up the calculator. Where is it? It's here. You can also take up your calculator and do with this. Let me try it out with this. Now, 6 point. Where is it? I hope I have not shared my screen here. Let me share the screen. Let me show you my calculator. And then we'll calculate with you. Just give me a moment. My calculator is giving some problems. Right. Okay. Let me share it also. Okay. Now we have this. Let us take these values. 6.65, 6.67. 6.65 plus 6.67 plus 6.57, 6.61. 6.57 plus 6.61 plus 6.72, 6.60. 6.72 plus 6.60 plus the next one is 3.66. I'm going to ignore this. Plus 6.71, 6.66. 6.71 plus 6.66 plus 6.64. 6.64. The total 59.83. Divide this by how many? It's not 10. Earlier it was 10. Okay, now it is only one data point has been removed. So you should only use 9 here. So you should get this as 6.64777777. How many sevens? I will not count. Okay, so let me reshare my screen. And where is it? Okay. Right. So the answer that I get by ignoring, where is my cursor? Yeah. By ignoring this part, is that, what is the answer I got? I got the answer 6.65. I got the answer is equal to something like 6.64777777 until 8 here. Until 8 I got. I will truncate this and I'll write this as 6.65. Okay, and into 10 power minus 34 joule second. Okay, this is what I have got here. Now, the thing that you need to note down here is while you write an answer like this, okay, the first thing is you should truncate it appropriately. Some of you might think, okay, I will truncate it to 6.648, which is incorrect. The reason is because you have only 3 significant figures here. You should keep this only in 3 significant figures. So therefore, the answer should only be in 3 significant figures. Never estimate it to more than that. Okay, or less than that, right? And then what would you give? The answer here is not this, but instead is 6.65. And secondly, the unit should be mentioned. It would be better if, because he's asking you about the best estimate of H. He is not asking you to give this value here. Okay, so you should write this as 10 to the power of minus 34 joules a second. Where do we get this? So look at this here, right? If you needed only this answer here, you would have not given this value at all. What's the reason to give this? Because he expects you that you join these values and write it over here. Okay, so therefore, if you write it so much only, then you get a full mark. Else, you will not be getting a mark here. Then the uncertainty of H from your reading. Now, what is the uncertainty? Now, uncertainty, what is the uncertainty here? It is nothing but your least count. Now, how do I do? Now, he said, okay, so how do you do here? What is the least count here? What is the least measurable value? The least measurable value here is of the order of, now you see 0, 0.6, this is 0, 6.65, 6.67, 6.61, and so on. This could be somewhere around 0.01 unit. Okay, 0.01 unit. But when you talk about uncertainty, you should not just stop here. You divide this by 2, which means you can get this way or that way, right? So which should now be equal to 0.005. Now, what is the reading? What is the value here? Now, I should write this as into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second. Okay, this will complete my full answer. Okay, so it's a short video. So thank you, friends, for watching this, and be connected with me forever. And if you have any questions, you can always get back to me. I'll be happy to answer it. Thank you. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more such updates. I think maybe another 5-6 videos I might be doing this. And later on, I'm planning to solve some problems in Olympiad exams, Olympiad exam papers. Many of the students were asking me, like, can you help us to get through the Olympiads? Physics Olympiad, IPHO, and so on. There are several Olympiad exams being conducted. Can you help us to do this? I initially thought Olympiad was not my cup of tea. I was more interested into something like JEE Mains, Advanced, and so on, or maybe teaching physics for MYP and so on, IGCSE courses and so on. But it's quite a challenge, Olympiad problems are really a challenging one. Let us try that also. Okay, so if you have any more questions, you can always write back to me. Thank you.